pássaro que não sabe puxar. Vira, vira de 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 pássaro que não sabe.
Oh fuck! I'm so drunk I feel retarded. I fucking deep. Just saying, sometimes you get a knock on the head, you get special powers. It happens all the time.
I'm talking to America here. Excuse me.
Oh yeah!
No!
Oh man, what a way to start the show. What's up,
No,
Monkey?
I don't want to do the fucking show. No.
Oh,
No, I don't
no.
want to fucking do it.
Oh man.
oh no.
It's okay, bro. It was a rough week. Welcome.
Y'all really,
I don't want to do it.
y'all really
You
gonna-
guys can't make me.
y'all really gonna-
What's up, PJ? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Yo, here we are. Week 7 in the books. USA.
Fraud week.
As you can see, this is a fraud week
Fuck
edition.
them all to death! God!
We saw a good surplus of plus 500 teams lose. It was fun. It was interesting. It was
It was a week.
chaotic. I don't think I see so many plus 500 teams lose in a week.
I don't fucking
But we're going to jump into it. We're going to jump right into it.
Monkey, you collected yourself? You ready to go?
You okay? You all right, bud?
No, I'm not.
It's all right. You and about 5 other fan bases are not all right this week, so it's okay.
Yeah, we're sick.
All right, let's get into some fucking headlines. God damn it. All right. I'm here. I don't want to be here, but I'm here. Yippee. All right. All right.
You're lucky Brennan's not here.
He'll be here.
I cannot wait.
He's not going to
Oh,
miss the
man.
opportunity to do this shit to me. It's all right. It's all right.
I'm actually going
All
to be nice to the Dolphins today.
So,
I'm glad we were frauds on the week that everyone else was frauds.
all right, listen,
I'm correct.
we'll
My
get to
team wasn't
that.
a fraud.
He's like, well, let's get through the headlines. There's people that have been arrested this
We'll
week.
get to that.
DUIs probably. I don't know. All crazy stories.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit. Let's get to it. So Saints Chris Olave has been arrested He was arrested on Monday night for suspicion of driving recklessly.
It's okay. All Saints players get slapped on the wrist for anything they do recklessly.
He was driving 70 in a 35. I think that's pretty. If he was down in Miami, that wouldn't have even gotten him a ticket.
No.
You know what's crazy? Oh, that wouldn't have gotten him a ticket? That's normal down here in Florida.
Hell yeah, it
For
is.
real, it is.
Yeah, that's. I was like, 70 to 35 only. It wasn't going 100. Rookie shit.
Henry
Those
Ruggs
are
is like,
rookie
you
numbers.
gotta up them numbers, bro.
Gotta up the numbers.
But like
right.
all other Saints players, nothing's gonna happen to them.
Yeah, duh. Super Punch Out Kamara should have told you all that.
Yeah.
Colts' Jim Irsay says the NFL admitted to mistakes in the Colts and Browns game. Irsay is now calling for penalties to be reviewable, with all being reviewed within the final 2 minutes of halves.
They should be reviewing everything all the time with their little booth and having everything ready to go. And New York should be able to chime in and fix this goddamn awful refs. Man,
The
goddamn.
only
week
thing I
after
have against that is how long games will take after that.
I don't buy that. You know why I don't? You know why I don't buy that? The XFL can do it, and if the XFL can do it, the NFL should be able to.
Yeah, and XFL games take so long.
Who cares? It's more football. You learn more. It's more educational.
I think I've been on the bad end of some calls. I've had games called because of bad plays. It's not that important. If your team is losing because of a bad call, or if your team is in a situation where a call decides the outcome, the game was too close for you. You didn't play it well.
Folks,
That's just my output.
this is yet again more undeniable proof that PJ is an Atlanta Falcon fan. Because everybody in
What do you
Saints
mean?
country,
What do you
everybody in
mean?
Saints country would be like,
In the Super Bowl,
let's
in the
review this
Super Bowl, in the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, there was a illegal hold on the fumble Matt Ryan had, but I'm not fucking complaining about that, am I?
that cost you the game, buddy.
Hey, we shouldn't have fucking been in that predicament in the first place.
All right, but sometimes you are. Look at the Colts. That Colts
So
Browns
Colt
game right there.
fucking annihilating that receiver. That's just
They got a turnover on that bad call. On that
that,
illegal
that was
holding. They won that game. The refs decided that game, and that ref should be investigated. His family should be investigated. His friends should be investigated.
You know what I honestly feel like is another. So first off, I like this. This solution's the best. Jim Irsay solution. Maybe not like every one of them, but like major critical calls.
I agree with being able to review automatically in New York in the final 2 minutes, but challenging calls, I don't agree with.
No, I don't think you should.
What I would think would be more beneficial to everybody. It's kind of like what Pat McAfee said, where you get full-time refs. But going further, I feel like if you have as a referee, if you have a game that you fuck like 5 egregious calls in the same game, you should get fined. If not, you should just not be a referee. Like you should lose your job for a few weeks and then we'll try again. Maybe you need to go back to college and work that out. I feel like referees should be full time because I feel like that's an important thing. But they should feel some sort of financial penalty for fucking a game. Like, and I don't mean a couple of calls, like here and there calls, like, because I get the game is going at 100 miles a fucking hour. So, and like a referee is a human being that can only tell off his eyes. So I get that.
Oh my God, that's what we need, dude. We need AI refs.
But
that's how we solve this.
No, because that would be the worst thing ever. Football would never be able to go on because they spot a penalty on every. There's holding on every single play in the NFL. That like
You just
every
program the
play, somebody
AI to
fumbles.
allow for some holding.
But I
This
mean,
is egregious.
if you get repeated like 4 to 5 in the same game, you should get fucking fined or you should not ref for a few weeks. Like, I feel like if this starts counting against referees' pockets, I think they'll be more what do you call it? Attentive.
Incentivized.
Yeah,
To get the right call.
yeah, attentive because like and I'm gonna get a whole I'm this by the way, I hate to tell you, this whole podcast on this side, this little square box, a lot of it's gonna be about referees. Uh, but the game with the Eagles, the game with the fucking Colts,
The
there was
Rams.
another there was another fucking the
The
Rams
game with the
Steelers.
Dolphins and Eagles is not a game for no. That's
dude,
What?
dude,
Miami got outplayed. Those calls were not going to decide
That's
anything.
okay, but that's aside the fact. Yes, there were moments, of course, where we were definitely outplayed. The first half, we couldn't run the ball for shit. But when a team can't get momentum, and go.
The Darius Slay interception was off of a fucking 5-star felony mugging of Mostert. Like, and let me be real. It was a bad throw. It was a bad decision. And it was a bad fucking. I don't know what Mostert and Jalen Waddle are doing that, running a route 5 yards in between each other. But it does not change the fact that Darius Slay made a pick off of a felony mugging of Mostert, because Mostert was sitting there like halfway getting tackled while Darius is like, dude. Like dude.
That's a big play.
That's a big thing. That's a big
On
thing.
top of that, the
face masking penalty on fourth that they just fuck off on, that they just totally fuck off on, and every other fucking time that gets called. But whatever.
That was crazy. And even on the Tyreek Hill drop, he dropped it. I'm not going to argue that, but he got pulled from the back of his collar. That, my friend, is a goddamn penalty. You can see it.
The Colt game. I hate back in Jim Irsay. I really do. I fucking hate back in Jim Irsay because I think
fuck him and the whale.
Yeah, like no, I really do. Fuck your whale. But in his game, he's got a fucking point. Like,
they decided that game.
They really did. They really did decide that game. The Colt game, it's like really fucking bad. And you just don't. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm tired of seeing it. We see it every year. 3 to 5 fucking games completely fucked by refs. There's like multiple like legendary situations of ref fucking the call, like complete the touchception. What, like the Coleman fucking thing we just went over, the pass interference that was clearly pass interference that didn't get called, that fucking the Saints are going to be crying out for the next fucking 10 years about. We're tired of seeing fucking refs get to call games. Start penalizing them. If we could take the time out of our day to penalize Tyreek Hill every time he stops wearing fucking socks, we should be penalizing referees for doing piss poor work on the field. Anyway.
Next headline.
Kirk Cousins channels the rock band Creed in his win on Monday night, which is the most Kirk Cousins thing I've ever said in my life. Just saying. Broncos' Kareem Jackson's was suspended for 4 games. That was later reduced to 2 games for multiple unnecessary roughness violations. I think that's the dude that just keeps leading with his fucking helmet.
Well, if you look at the replay, that one wasn't even leading with his helmet. That was just a hard, old school football tackle. I mean, I thought that was pretty bullshit.
Here's another one that I don't want to really fucking say, but I'm going to fucking say it because I can't fucking stand it. The Miami Dolphins are going to be featured on HBO's Hard Knocks.
That was a good season, Monkey.
I'm so mad about that.
Well, maybe this is part of the script, Maybe this is part
what? I'm tired of the script being written against us, if that's the case. Can we figure that one the fuck out?
I think we got a pretty favorable script this year so far. I mean, even with this loss, it's like they're leading us to the end point. You know, we started good, now we're dipping down the middle, and you get that doubt creeping in, but hopefully they turn it back around.
I don't want to be on fucking Hard Knocks. What did I say?
And they're on Hard Knocks, so you think they're gonna do bad, but they really don't this one time.
Whose
You know,
asshole fucking idea? Who the fuck in the Dolphins front office made that decision? Whoever did it, whoever made that decision, string him up by his balls over the fucking Don Shula statue, because that guy needs to die.
it was probably McDaniel.
By the way, we're not getting any fucking monetization for this video because I am really. It's not. What is
we're
Steve
fucking
May
everyone?
I have not had a good day. I'm not in a good mood. Okay. Eagles trade safety Terrell Edmonds and 2024 5th and 6th round picks to Titans for safety Kevin Byard. Lions Marvin Jones Jr. is stepping away from football from the Lions to take care of personal family matters. And Chiefs Justin Ross has been charged with domestic battery and criminal property damage after Monday night's
I didn't hear about that one. Okay.
Yep. A lot of people getting arrested. Key injuries that we need to talk about. Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill is unlikely to play with an ankle injury. Chiefs Nick Bolton is having wrist surgery, is expected to miss 8 weeks. Browns Deshaun Watson is out for Sunday. Bears Justin Fields doubtful for Sunday. 49ers Brock Purdy is in concussion protocol. And God, do you love this one. Dolphins, Javon Holland is in concussion protocol. Jalen Waddle is questionable. And now Tyreek Hill is questionable.
Fuck them all to death. Yo, Monkey, if we lose to the Patriots.
Fuck them all to death! To be honest with you, I think Tyreek will be all right.
I think he'll be all right in general. But that is pretty funny.
The one that sucks is Javon Holland. If you don't make it out of concussion protocol, oof.
How's Armstead and Achan doing? Like, when did they come?
They're on IR. They're on IR for 2 more weeks.
Ugh.
All right. Let's get to the games. Let's get to the fucking games. PJ, you with us? Maybe not. I guess he's dead.
That's it. He went to bed. It's just us.
He came here to talk some shit. And
he tired himself out.
It's all good. All right. Game of the week. Game of the week was the one that we saw on Monday night. 49-17 and Vikings 22. With no
I really enjoyed
Jefferson.
this one.
Yep. No Justin Jefferson. Primetime Kirk Cousins. Listening to Arms Wide Open. Smashing the non-believers.
Did I miss anything?
We're on the
We're starting the game of the week.
What's the game of the week?
upsetting the 49ers.
Upset.
So, 49ers player of the game was Christian McCaffrey, 22.6 points, 15 carries, 45 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 receptions for 51 yards and 1 touchdown. Vikings player of the game was Jordan Addison, 31.1 points, 7 receptions, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns, which he came out of nowhere. Primetime Kirk Cousins. Primetime Kirk Cousins. What a fucking team to break a narrative on. I feel so good about this. Like, you know what? He deserves it. Out of all the shit that man has had to put up with for fucking the last few years, he can't win on Monday night. He can't win on Thanksgiving. He can't win on Sunday night. He can't win when all the whites are on him. He says, fuck that. I don't have Justin Jefferson. I don't fucking care. I'm going to fucking beat this team. And he fucking did. And he fucking did. And that dude Jordan Addison's looking pretty fucking nice. And he did it against a good defense. The Vikings fucking balled. So, PJ, are the Niners frauds?
You're gonna hear me say this narrative a lot today. Can you guys hear and see me well?
Yeah, I got you.
Nice Heat jersey, by the way.
Oh yeah, I gotta represent. Got
At
that
least we
dub
can
today.
agree on that. Yo, that game, just on a sidetrack, the Heat left off right where they left off like last season in giving us heart attacks because they can't win comfortably.
No, they cannot.
It
19-point
be
lead.
like that in Miami.
Yeah,
19-point lead, down to 1.
Man, I hate
Anyway.
Zero sometimes, but that's besides the point. This is the NFL, man, and I try to tell people this all the time. Even though we do this podcast for fun and shit like that, like all 32 teams are good players. I don't care if you play for the Panthers. I don't care if you play for the Chiefs. Everybody is good in the NFL. You're gonna lose, you're gonna win. That's why we haven't seen an undefeated season and since 1972 because everybody's freaking good. Like it's just bound to happen. You're gonna lose to somebody. Now the Niners lost 2 in a row. I think it's more of not the Niners. I think it's more of a Brock Purdy thing. He's losing confidence. You can see it. The confidence is kind of dissipating. His star receiver wasn't there, and you can't put all the workload on Christian McCaffrey's back. So this is more of a Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy thing. Let's spice things up. People are starting to tune into us now. Let's switch it up. I think this is more of a victory for the Vikings. A lot of people had them written away, especially power rankings, where a lot of them had them placed in the 20s. I still think the Vikings are a powerhouse team. Um, that's still a good defense. They still have Kirk Cousins at the helm, and they still have one of the best wide receivers in the league. So I can see the Vikings turning it around. I can see them pulling the Bengals and winning out or winning a ton of games. Being a team you really don't want to sleep on. So neither team's going to panic. I think both teams got it right now.
Go ahead, Charles. What's on your mind about this one?
Man, what an exciting game. That one was fun. And yeah, we did
It was exciting.
potentially see Brock Purdy regress to the mid where he probably exists around the Andy Dalton line. Now, I'm going to go a little harder on the Niners just because people have been so hard on our damn team. Goddamn frauds. Who the 49ers beat? Who the 49ers beat? Let's go through the list, okay? The Steelers, the Rams,
Steelers are a good team.
the
All
Giants,
these teams are good, except the Giants.
And the Cardinals. The Steelers, we know. Okay,
they steamrolled the Cowboys.
Team that has no offense. They beat the Steelers are a team that cannot score points. Cowboys, we know where they land on big games, especially against the 49ers. And so who I mean, we could just say, I'm just saying the media loves their narrative. So like 49ers, frauds.
I mean,
frauds on fraud week.
I mean, we're going to pick another team to be able to do that on. It's not going to be the Niners because unfortunately you've named.
There's plenty to pick from this week. Everyone's a fraud.
You've named 2 teams over 500 in that list.
Yeah.
The Steelers don't count. The Steelers don't count.
Nah, the
Steelers will finish. This will be the year Tomlin finishes, maybe at best. Just he'll find a way to get the tie.
Dolphins
to get the 8-1.
Don't worry, I'm coming. Just I gotta let them have their little points, but it's coming.
Steelers are not
biding
my
time.
Team.
All right, so my thoughts about it are more so like I kind of agree more along the lines with PJ where this is like just really impressive on the Vikings. But what I don't agree with what PJ said is no, the Vikings aren't a fucking powerhouse. They're not. On offense, they're pretty fucking limited.
I don't think they're a powerhouse. I think they're an underestimated team. They stumbled. They stumbled out.
They are underestimated. However, there's reasons for that underestimation. Madison has performed fucking very poorly. Kirk lost JJ. We didn't know how that was gonna go. This Jordan Addison guy's looking fucking great though. That line's sketchy sometimes. The offense, it seems like every time it wants to get started and it figures itself out, something happens to it, and they got to regroup, start again. All right, this is the new plan, and I mean, this time it worked, but like, there's been 4 games where that wasn't the case. Um, on the back end of things, though, it's kind of scary to see San Francisco go drop 2 in a row. That's why I would hit. I wouldn't hit the panic button, but my hands over it now, because that's 2 in a row, and this one was supposed to be a get right game for them. I understand that like teams are every team in the NFL is there for a reason, but the 2-5 limited and hurt Vikings shouldn't be a team you're struggling with when you're the number 1 defense in the league. So that in and of itself,
actually,
and then
the
Brock
defenses
Purdy.
have updated. It's no longer the Niners at number 1. I think.
Oh, really? Well, they were number 1. Either way, they're a top defense.
They're not. No, they're not top 5. There's the top 5 defenses in the league right now is the Browns at number 1. Browns at number 1. Ravens at number 2. Here's a kicker at number 3. Falcons at number 3. Saints at number 4. And the Cowboys at number 5. Those are your top 5 defenses right now.
The Jets are not on that list.
That is concerning. Fred Warner's defense is not in the top 5. So where the Niners land in the top 10?
Yeah, I believe it's the top 10, but I just see that it's just the top 5 list throughout 7 weeks.
That again, kind of feeds into what I'm saying, that concerning. Even then, you shouldn't be. This team shouldn't be struggling. Brock Purdy throwing back-to-back picks with the game on the line.
Yeah,
that's
even good. That's where I'm. Okay, what's this team about now? Because it seems like the quarterback position is
again
starting to struggle. Yeah.
And it always seems like that. Like, we can't put this on Christian. He had a fucking great game. You can't put this on the receivers. Granted, Debo's not out there, but they still serviced well. The 2 picks were not good picks. They weren't good decisions. One of them, I screamed like, "Where are you throwing the ball?" Because I couldn't for the life of me find the receiver he was trying to get the ball to. It's just, there's something with that kid's rattled, which is weird because we've seen him fucking Iron Man 13 games. And I'm hoping like he gets his confidence back, because it looks like Brock Purdy's shaking, and it feels like that might be a problem going forward. And they gotta get that quick. 2 in a row is concerning. 3 in a row is a fucking tragedy for this team.
And just on the side note, that win for the Vikings, if they go on a run here, that's what saves their season, because it's a huge difference being 3-4 than 2-5. Like, there's hope for them, especially with how their schedule is looking now.
All right, so Jaguars 31 and Saints 24. I know PJ loves that one.
I watched this game in its entirety, and I
saw a lot.
The Saints actually had a good game. They actually
played.
They rallied. They it just sucks that like one player dropped the pass, and I'm not angry at the guy, man. Like, it happens, bro. Like, it happens. You can't beat yourself up, and you can't I always say this: you can't put your team in a position where one thing is going to decide your outcome. You can't. Like, odds are never in your favor, so you always want to have that safety net, in case you do fuck up, things don't go sour. But the Jags, man, fucking Trevor Lawrence, man, like, that guy is. If you want to see development out of your quarterback, in the first round quarterback, the ideal quarterback is Trevor Lawrence, man. His passes were pretty. He knew where to scramble. He went through his progressions phenomenally.
Yeah, he's
That guy
amazing.
look like a great quarterback right now, man. Like I'm fucking jealous. I wish I had that guy, man. Like I wish I had him. Like that. He's playing phenomenal foot right now, and he was supposed to not even play that game. That guy was running like a gazelle that
Injured.
game.
Yeah, he was injured with a
He
brace
was
and everything.
injured, and he was
Yeah,
running
that
like a
man scrambling.
goddamn gazelle, and he looks graceful as hell. And I'm like, what injury are we talking about here, man? This guy looks great.
I think that was to
Um,
throw off the Saints. They were expecting him to be limping out there, and instead he just
yeah, I think they were expecting him to be limpy. Nah, man, that guy was phenomenal through and through that game. Jags are doing Jags things, and Saints are doing Saints things. There's nothing more you could put on this game.
Player of the
If
game
I'm the
is
Saints, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If I'm the Saints, I'm chalking the season up as done. There's nothing much I can do here. The division's running away from me. It's clear that the Buccaneers and the Falcons are better teams. I don't think we're doing anything this year. That's if I'm the Saints. And they're in cap hell right now. So they need to figure out how to unload half these players because they've been trying to push it off every year. Oh, we're going to spread out the cap. We're going to spread the space out. They are negative 83 mil in cap.
that's
And no
worse
amount
than
of
Oof.
no amount of unloading is going to help anything. Derek Carr is a good chunk of that. I think if they cut him before June 1st, it's going to be 45 against the cap. I think if they cut him after, it's 31. It sucks. They're in such
They're in
shitty
hell.
cap hell. And on top of that, all their players are old. I expect the Saints to be shitty for the next 4 or 5 years.
That sounds Saints-ish. Fantasy player of the game is Travis Etienne, 22.7 points, 14 carries, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 receptions for 24 yards. How the Jags look to you? Well, how about Christian Kirk? Because that boy has been fucking all over fantasy boards. He's having a fucking better fantasy season than goddamn Calvin Ridley, which is surprising.
I don't think it's surprising. That whole game, teams are doing their job. They're scheming against your best player, and he just got schemed against. I think the coach of the Jaguars was just like, "Hey, we're gonna let you take him away for this game. Fuck it, I got other weapons I can use." And the Saints just fell for that trap. Ridley was a non-factor because the Saints made him a non-factor. I don't think it's more Ridley. I think it's more just scheming.
Charles, what do you think?
Sorry, there we go. We're still on the Saints game.
Yeah.
The end of that, yeah, that fourth quarter was a lot of fun because the game was pretty slow until that fourth quarter. Then everyone remembered how to play football, and it got pretty exciting there near the end. It kind of went as you would expect, given what the Saints have shown this year, where it coming down to Carr and drop, and it's just not going well for the Saints end. I was hoping for some overtime so you get it exciting, but it kind of went down as expected in the end. The Jaguars, slightly better team, and Trevor Lawrence, better quarterback.
All right. Falcons 16 and Bucks 13. The NFC South is a beautiful slow motion car accident. Fantasy player of the game is Mike Evans, 20.2 points, 6 receptions, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. I have one thing to say before we get started. Could someone fucking please warn us? I understand no one cares about us. No one ever cares about us. But can someone please fucking warn us when you're just gonna not use Bijan Robinson? Can that be like a memo sent? We usually call it an injury report. Even if they're not injured, there's like pup, there's fucking, just not well. There's something. How the fuck do we just not use Bijan Robinson? not tell anybody that that's a plan. Sorry. Go ahead, PJ. You're Falcons.
No, I agree. That really fucked me on fantasy. But Arthur Smith played it well. He wasn't completely ruled out because he played some snaps. He didn't do anything, but he did play some snaps. Um, and that protects Atlanta from any scrutiny for him not being on the injury report because he technically did play. Um, this game I didn't watch. I did look at the stat sheet and I saw some highlights. For the first time in I think of ever, ever of me watching any Falcons games, there's a defense here. Um, the defense was very, very aggressive. Richie Grant had an interception. Um, the defensive line, I think, had 4 sacks. They held the Buccaneers to, I think it was like under 300 yards. Something that's I don't think has happened in Atlanta in a long, long time because they're known for blowing leads. But I don't know. Somebody up top was just like, "Hey, man, I'm tired of this shit. Let's tighten the hatches." And Atlanta's the top 3 defense in the league right now. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but um, Ritter is getting better. I want to say he's getting better. Still doing rookie mistakes, 3 fumbles in a game. Uh, no interceptions, but his passes are nice. Kyle Pitts is making an emergence from his dungeon, so that's good for fantasy owners. They're actually utilizing him now. I'm going to say this. Atlanta's going to go as far as Ritter takes them. That's where Atlanta's going to go. That could be the playoffs. That could be the bottom of the division. It really all falls on Ritter. But we found out one thing about the Bucs. They're fucking frauds. Fraudulent as fuck. 1-3 in the last 4 games. Can't beat jack shit without fuck. Offense can't score nothing. Baker Mayfield is going back to his Baker Mayfield ways. And this is the wave we ride with Baker Mayfield. He'll have 2 amazing games. Oh my God, the savior is here. And he'll progress to dog shit for about 4 or 5 weeks. That is the story of Baker Mayfield, and it sucks that the Bucs are going through it. Well, welcome to fucking purgatory.
Charlie, you want to put anything on that one, bruh?
No, I didn't. I didn't see this game at all. Completely missed it. I saw it came down to a field goal. Good for the Falcons.
Bucks, no one gives a shit about you.
That's it. Good for them.
Fucking NFC South. Raiders 12 at Bears 30.
God damn.
Why is Josh McDaniels still a coach? Why does he still have a job?
Dude,
he should have been fired yesterday.
He should have been fired longer than yesterday, bro. He should have been fired like before the season started. A couple months ago. Dude, I feel so bad for Devontae Adams. I mean, as bad as you could feel for somebody that asked for a trade out of Green Bay. But you could have helped Jordan Love, bro. And at least it would have been like you losing was building to a better tomorrow. Could have hang your head on that. Right now you're on the fucking Raiders, which is it's like worse than shitty. It's worse than purgatory. It's like you're in a fucking traffic jam and the cars just aren't moving. Like, and you're stuck there and there's no way out. You can't move left, you can't move right. The asshole in the back isn't gonna reverse for you. There's no exit up front. There's nothing. You're just there. And you're stuck there. That's the Raiders. That's the existence on the Raiders. It's just a traffic jam that goes nowhere. It's a ball. It doesn't fucking roll because it's flat. It's just it's hopeless. That's the word. Hopeless. Like, oh man. You gave the Bears 30 fucking points.
God damn.
Jesus.
With a backup player from D2. Last game he lost. And he put
What a
31 points on an
boom.
NFL team. Ah, oh my fucking God, bro. I can't make this shit up.
Fantasy
QB
player of the game
controversy.
was Deontay Foreman, 33 points, 16 carries, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 receptions, 31 yards, and 1 touchdown. This game was fucking shitty.
Where's Josh Jacobs?
I would like to know because I have him on almost all of my fantasy teams. So I put an APB out for him like in week 3. Nothing's come back. There's there's been sonar ticks, nothing serious. Nothing. I don't know where he is. I don't think he's gonna show up, dude. On top of that, I think Josh Jacobs is somewhere in between wherever that offensive line is and wherever Devontae's hopes and dreams are. That's probably where you're gonna locate what you're trying to find there. Listen, Josh Jacobs, dude, why are you killing me? It's painful. It's painful because I really believed that this was gonna be like fucking number one in running backs, Josh Jacobs, and he's a smart pick. And God damn it, you are fucking me over hard. On top of that, just the Raiders in general suck. I don't know what the fuck happened to their defense. It's fucking trash. I don't have anything else to say about this game. As soon as Josh Jacobs comes around, I will let you guys know, but nothing shown. Anything else? Anything else you want to add to this one? Or we hit next?
No, that's about it. Raiders are way worse than we thought, huh?
Next. All right, here's one. Here's the one. Here's one of the ones. Browns 39 at Colts 38.
Oh man.
NFL referees tell Jim Irsay, fuck your whale. Fantasy player of the game was Gardner Minshew Mania. Dude.
He did enough to win that game.
27.1 points, 15 for 23, 305 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 3 carries for 29 yards, and 2 touchdowns. We were all like, is Jonathan Taylor going to fucking score? Is Jonathan Taylor on this goddamn team? Why is Gardner Minshew running the ball? And he keeps running the ball, and he keeps getting in the end zone. He stole all of Jonathan Taylor's points. Minshew fucking mania, baby. God damn it. The Colts should have won this game.
They robbed. Straight felony, mugging, and robbery.
Yeah. This was a finesse. This was one of those games where I agree the refereeing should be reviewed and there should be fines given out. But then again,
him, find his family, find his friends, find somebody that knows this man because there is someone gambling on that game. No fucking way.
But it still leads me back to my point. You're the Browns. You should not be letting Gardner Minshew put 30-0 on you.
Right on
I'm
on that
sorry.
defense.
Like, you are the number one defense in the league, and Gardner Minshew is putting 30-point burgers on you. Now, the refs are fraud, but the Browns defense was fraudulent that day. I know it's the NFL any given Sunday, but God damn, Gardner Minshew. It just goes to my point, man. Like, and I live by this statement. The NFL is literally scheming. You're scheming against your opponents. You know what I mean? You're designing plays all week. You're practicing against certain guys. Next thing you know, you get the update. Oh, homeboy's not playing. So you've been scheming for Richardson, and he's out for the year. Now you got to find cut rate image or film or whatever you got on Gardner Minshew, which is very minuscule, and you got to try to play against him, even though he hasn't played in the scheme. And you got to figure out how he's going to play. And then you get punched in your mouth, and it's like, fuck, well, that's out the window. What do I do now? I would think a Browns defense that's elite would be able to adjust that fast, but guess not. I guess not. Nobody?
Oh, my comments is just find this guy's family, his friends, his loved ones, anything in relation to that referee, because that man placed on an offshore account some big money to make that shit happen. It's the only way. That was crazy. Illegal touching my ass.
Everybody except for Myles Garrett is a fraud on that team. And
Yeah.
PJ Walker.
Oh, let's actually talk. So Deshaun Watson, our
Yeah, let's talk about Deshaun Watson, because what kind of prima donna shit is he doing right now? Can somebody explain
this
to
is
me?
what they deserve, by the way. I think we can all agree with that, right? Like this is what the Browns.
This is karma, but the thing that bothers the hell out of me, the fucking piss out of me, is that this guy demanded monstrous money. Monstrous fucking money. Guaranteed. I want this. I'm going to provide this, and this is what I want. For you to sit on the sideline after you've been medically cleared, which I get, you're looking out for your health. I understand. But you're supposed to be the Browns, who are technically in the running right now, the bread and butter for this team. And you're just like, fuck it. I'm just going to sit on the bench, man. You guys can handle it. If I'm an organization, I'm pissed. I'm fucking livid that I spent so much money on you, and you're being a little baby back fucking bitch. Like, I pay you to play football. You were sitting here touching women on fucking tables, and now you want to be a prima fucking donna? Absolutely not. You're gonna get out there and play some fucking football. I don't care if your dick hurts. You're gonna get out there and play some fucking football. I hate these contracts that are guaranteed, because you just don't know.
That was like that. They're idiots.
I hate these new strings of guaranteed contracts, because some of these guys are just gonna fuck you over, man. That's the thing that's fucking annoys me, is that some of these players can literally fuck you over. And this new trend of guaranteed money is just, I don't like it, man. I wouldn't do it.
All right. Listen. Fuck you, well. Dude, I agree with all of that, but like here's the thing with Deshaun Watson. We all saw it coming. This is why the Browns deserve this.
No pun intended.
We all we all saw it coming though. He took 2 years off of football. He was not ever gonna be the Deshaun Watson you knew in Houston. It just wasn't gonna fucking happen. The whole him sitting out of the game like my shoulder. I don't buy that shit. I don't. I think he's just like, whatever.
I got paid.
I got the money. Might as well sit this one out. Let PJ get another game. And now Stefanski is on board. Now he's like, all right, cool. Sit out the next one. Why not? Let's ride the hot hand, PJ fucking XFL Walker. So he paid $240 fucking million to play PJ XFL Walker. and he's winning.
I would put PJ over Deshaun Watson at where Deshaun is at or has been.
Yep. Which
PJ, you're
now,
good?
if I'm the person that signed or was responsible for negotiating the $240 million, I am literally fucking researching bombshell bunkers Titan because his ass is dead. Like, if BJ Walker keeps winning football games, that guy is dead, dude. Like, he's gonna. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to a fucked up $240 million fucking dollars.
Guaranteed backup.
Guaranteed money. That is oof. Deshaun Watson would be the highest paid backup fucking literally ever in any sport.
Literally oof.
Yeah, that's such a super oof. And the fuck is that is such a Cleveland Brown thing. That is such a reality because we are talking about the Browns. Like for any other football team, this is like a no-brainer. Duh. Browns did it. So this is like a possibility. I love it.
Say it.
Commanders
Saints
24.
played 2 people.
Wait
That's
a minute.
impressive. I'm reading your notes here.
Yeah.
On your notes, you have the Saints twice. It's very impressive. Yo, the Saints played twice on Sunday.
Not even that.
Did they lose twice?
I have the Falcons and the Colts played twice. I think I lost.
They did. They lost twice.
The Saints lost twice. I fucking love you, Monkey. Fucking love it. In a world I wish I could live in.
I mean, if you think about it, they did lose twice. All right, Commanders 7 to Giants 14.
I
That's
love divisional games. I love divisional games because you see dumbass shit like this. I'm calling it right now. I'm going to call it. Their first win of the Panthers season, it's either going to come next week or it's going to come against one of the divisional opponents. I'm calling it right here now, man. Divisional games are funny as fuck. That's why when you guys started this whole the Patriots are dead, I'm like,
fuck them to death.
Division games are just another level, man. You see them twice a year, you fucking hate them. You just hate the team that's just you see twice a year. Fuck them. You want to be the best one. You know what I mean? So there's a special hate breed there for you. And Washington's got the raw end of the stick there. Giants needed this win. Washington sucks. Giants suck. Move on.
Listen, when you hate a team,
you hate a fucking team.
You hate a team. So I agree. I'm just saying. Because there's going to be a lot of shit talking on a team I hate. Excuse me. My ear's all fucked up here on this side. All I have to say about this game is that these teams suck. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about this game. These teams suck.
I agree 1,000%.
There's no hope.
Oh man.
Lions 6 and Ravens 38. What
Oh boy.
happened, Detroit? What?
Fraud alert.
I happens. And you know what's funny? I've been reading all these articles that are like, oh man, don't beat up on the Lions. This is just one frustrating loss. It happens. No, motherfucker. No. You don't go and beat the Chiefs. You don't go and beat top teams and lay a fucking egg to the fucking Ravens. No, you don't. You don't fucking do that. The Lions are back to where the Lions are always at. Fucking frauds. I am never picking this team ever again in picks. You fucking phony pieces of shit. I fucking hate it. Every time I utter your name with any kind of respect, you let me fucking down. Every single time. I'm over the heartbreak. I'm done. Can't do it anymore. Can't fucking do it anymore.
They made Lamar Jackson look so fucking good, dude. And I mean, L. Jackson is good. But, jeez, if talk about needing a fucking game for the MVP conversation. Good God. This was it. The Lions were absolutely fucking decimated. That defense was destroyed. It was cooked. It was well done. It was fucking ketchup on the steak fucking done. It was over. Over. Bro, L-Jax, you needed to calm down. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to. This was illegal.
It was illegal.
33.88 points. 21 for 27, 357 yards, 3 touchdowns, 9 carries for 36 yards and a touchdown. Dude, you didn't need to do this. By the way, that's a quarterback's stat line. That isn't a Lamar Jackson stat line. That is a quarterback stat line. He decimated the Lions secondary as a quarterback. Because this isn't 150 fucking yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, or none of that. Like, he threw 3 tuds in the air, 357, and he only missed 6 throws. 21 for 27. He literally missed 6 times. That's insane. That great game for him. Shit game for holy fuck, Detroit. I don't
What
honestly
happened?
I don't have words. And I struggle for a vocabulary to describe how horrendous that was. Just these were the brand new same old fucking Lions. Oh my god. PJ.
I'm over it. I'm done. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Fuck the line. Frauds. New fraud alert in town.
Yeah.
So
Charles,
So
I
many.
think they're frauds too.
Yeah, Adam of the frauds.
All right. Let's keep on the fraud train. Bills 25 and Patriots 29.
At some point, I think it's coaching.
Bills are upset
Keep
by
going.
hometown divisional rival Patriots. Josh Allen is the player of the game, 24.3 points, 27 for 41, 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception, 7 carries for 17 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, I do think it's coaching. Go ahead. I do.
I think it's
coaching.
I think it's coaching, man. Like, just
That's
not
what
getting it done.
Bills fans would agree with you. They've been
I
saying
mean,
that for a minute now.
You don't fucking play the Patriots, who are 1-5, obviously imploding, getting blown out by shit teams, and then lay a fucking egg.
Tanking team.
Lay a fucking egg like that. Like, that was just No, that is clear cut, just shit show coaching right there.
So the Bills are fraudulent, and
If
if the
if
Giants
I'm
were
the
the
Bills,
special ed team, they'd be 3-4.
I'm panicking if I'm the Bills. Honestly, I'm fucking panicking. You can't do that, man. You're back to where you started last year. You're fringe playoff team. You'll get a wild card, you beat them, but then anything past that, you're just not going to do it.
All right.
It's funny because the Bills are like the opposite of the Dolphins. Like they beat the shit out of good teams and then lose to shit teams. I just don't get it.
I think if you don't, if you let the Dolphins win the division and you end up a wild card team and then you get bounced with the talent of this roster, you're fucking out. I feel like you gotta be out because they ain't got a big window, the Bills. They don't. And that window closes every year, and not by a little bit, a whole fucking lot. Um, the Dolphins got incredibly better over the offseason. The Jets got incredibly better over the offseason. And on top of that, the Jets get this cool little thing where they get to look forward to next year, and that means something. So the Bills' window of opportunity was the widest it's ever going to be 2 years ago. And if you don't win with this roster, if you let what's playing out continue, or the Dolphins are going to race you to a finish line by like 3 fucking games, you got to go. If you end up in the wild card and then end up getting bounced by a Dolphins or by a Jets or by a fucking a Chargers or somebody that might sneak in, you got to go. Like this team is too good to be sitting there losing games like this to a team clearly rebuilding. To
Clearly rebuilding.
the other team, the last couple of weeks too, like just these are games that you should win and you should win hands down. I don't understand how you blow the fucking Dolphins out of the goddamn water and now you're struggling with the Patriots. It makes zero sense to me. Yeah, man.
They emptied their sack on us, and now they're empty, dude. They're done.
Doesn't that feel like it? But you know what? I don't
they got
feel
next?
on top of that, it's something that I said a couple weeks ago. The Bills are.
Oh, they got the Bucks. I mean, if you lose to the Bucks, your
season's done. If you lose to the
Close
Bucks,
up
your season's
shop.
fucking done. That Stephon Diggs. What do you think?
And you know what? It's one of those things where like you could just have a random Baker going off game because he feels like being good this game, and they could lose. Like it's not out of the realm. And it's a third. They play tomorrow.
Yeah, they're on a short week.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be fun. I hope, man. I can only hope. I would. Oh, we'd have to have a bonus episode with how giddy we would be. Bills fraud episode special.
Who's that against? The Bucks, right?
Yeah,
Baker
Bills,
fucking Mayfield. All right, we'll get to that when we pick them.
Yeah, we'll get.
Cardinals 10 at Seahawks 20. We don't have to talk about this game. Fantasy player of the game was Jack Smith Njigba. Jackson Smith. 16.3 points, 4 receptions, 63 yards, and a touchdown. I'm not going to try to pronounce that fucking name. We do we want to talk about this game?
Yeah, I lost my house.
No.
I want to say.
Thanks a lot, Brendan. I'm homeless.
What a best bet.
Fuck. What a Brendan's best bet. You fucking you shit.
I don't know why y'all listen to that, man.
I don't know why either. He hasn't won me $1 fucking. And I listen to him every week. I should
gotta do the opposite of what he says.
I should bet all the unders. I'm gonna try that. That'll be the one week he's correct, unlike everything.
That's all I had for this game.
Steelers 24 at Rams 17. Steelers out of fucking nowhere. And also, welcome to the 2023 season, Najee Harris. Just saying. I haven't seen – that's one that I haven't seen all season. I had put an APB out. That one did come back. Player of the game is actually Najee Harris, 15.8 points, 14 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown, and 3 receptions for 15 yards. Yeah, other than that, the Steelers, dude. How the fuck did
they do this every year, man?
This bullshit.
Like, they pull it off every year. You can't. The Steelers can't. You can't put them away. Just can't.
I don't know what it is. I called this one because the Steelers just win on the power of bullshit.
On the power of bullshit.
They will finish 500. They'll find a way to tie a game too. Just it's like the Mike Tomlin effect.
All right, listen. Other than that, what I don't understand is where the fuck the Rams offense went. Because honestly, I was expecting this to be kind of a blowout.
I mean, but is it like their offense right now, like Matthew Stafford and Koopa Nakua? Like that's it. Like that's all I ever hear. Like I feel like that's their whole offense.
No, and they've got what do you call it? God, what is that? Well, they got 2-2.
You don't even know. You don't even know because it's not relevant. He's not doing things. He's not doing enough.
I mean, that receiving core is pretty fucking good. They were doing solid.
Once you start getting schemed against, man, it's over, bro. Like that's why Tom Brady is so good. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, these guys are good because they do it year in. When you're giving coaches fucking nightmares because they have to fucking plan against you and they still can't fucking stop you, you're good. You're a good fucking player. So this Nuka Buka hype, he's a rookie. I want to see him do it all fucking year. Because he kind of disappeared.
He said Nuka Buka.
You like that? Nuka Buka, whatever the fuck his dumb name is. Like, you got to do it day in and day out. Not a couple of games here and there. Who was that one guy that was on the cover of Madden? Peyton Hillis. Had a phenomenal fucking year. After that, disappeared into the fucking dirt.
Man, get out of here, bro.
Go, Eagles. He's an Eagles fan? He's such a capper. He was a Dolphins fan.
He's a freaking ref.
Bro, he's what he is a fucking fraud.
A capper. Yeah.
All right. Chargers 17 at Chiefs 31. So insert the obligatory Taylor Swift reference here. You know.
Boys, man. The best team in the NFL right now.
Bro, we know you're still a Falcons fan. Do not cap with us.
The best team in the NFL right now.
Travis Kelce was the player of the game, 35.9 points, 12 receptions, 179 yards, and a touchdown. So good for him. What was
They're unstoppable, man.
Wasn't it National Tight Ends Day?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, He had a good one. Other than that, there's not really much to. This game kind of went the exact way we were expecting.
Yeah, it's how you would expect it.
Chargers.
They're the best
charging
team in
it
the
up.
NFL, man.
That's
Listen,
good for them.
What did we expect? Did we expect anything different?
Listen.
No, not. Well, I mean, in terms of the standings, Chiefs we knew were going to be near the top, but didn't expect them to be where they're at now.
It's funny to me because there's only one major offensive weapon, and it's Travis Kelce. But when you got fucking Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball, you don't fucking care. I wouldn't be surprised if Devontae Adams finds his way over there next.
That would be disgusting and illegal. Don't do that.
It would be disgusting and illegal.
How many more days of the trade deadline are left? Is it like 7 next week?
I think it's like 7. Yeah. It's next week. It's October 31st.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Packers 17 at Broncos 19.
J-Love is a fraud.
Courtland Sutton is the fantasy player of the game. 19.6 points, 6 receptions, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Fucking Packers suck.
Packers suck. How do you
No. The Packers don't suck. J-Love sucks. J-Love is fraudulent.
Oof. Yeah, it's not looking good, J-Love. I was holding out hope. You were under Aaron Rodgers for all those years. You think you would have absorbed some elite play within you, but man, not looking good.
Nope. Not looking good for him, bud. Well, at least he's getting exposed now, so the Packers can correct that ship next year.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins, anybody?
Yeah, I could see that. But the thing is I don't think they're gonna move off of Jordan. It wouldn't make any sense.
I think they would.
I think they would stick with him one more year.
Yeah, it's on brand for Green Bay. They don't like change up there too much.
They haven't need to. Like what? 20 years.
I guess they don't like Super Bowls either.
No, they don't. They like the NFC Championship. That's about it.
Yep.
That's about as far as they get normally. All right.
Say it.
Dolphins
say it.
At Eagles 31. The Eagles brotherly shove their way past the Dolphins to 6-1. Fantasy player of the game is A.J. Brown, 29.7 points, 10 receptions, 137 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Damn, I thought the fantasy player of the game was the refs.
Go ahead.
10 penalties to none, right? That was the stat?
That was the stat.
That was the stat. To none. Despite all the mugging, choke holding, collar grabbing, face mask, assaulting plays that we all saw that night and thereafter. With a referee team from a dude that was just a couple miles north of Philadelphia, he said, "It's all fucking good, mate. The Eagles can do whatever they fucking want this game. You touch Jalen Hurts, you didn't go from 20 miles an hour to 0, roughing the passer. Guess what, Dolphins? Eagles first down. Get fucked. Oh, Tyreek Hill? Yeah, he might have dropped that ball. But did you see the freaking collar behind his neck being dragged down? Also a penalty, but let's not talk about that. What's that? You got a first down? Oh, face mask? No. Not gonna be cold either. Sorry, bud. So, I'm disappointed with how the Dolphins played a little flat this game. Not gonna lie. Part of this is, of course, on them. They couldn't run the ball against the Eagles line. The offense wasn't looking that greatest show on surf or turf, whatever, turfy surf, whatever you want to call it.
Surf!
They played like frauds, monkey. But the ref situation was absolutely uncalled for. And it wasn't. And I was saying this, that wasn't the only game this week. The refs completely fucked. It just unfortunately was, and we were one of those teams that did get hosed. I'm so pissed because, again, the narrative is the Dolphins can't beat a good team. But we hung in there. That's the crazy part, too. It wasn't until the fourth quarter when everything finally caught up to us. We got butt fucked. But whatever. Now we have to really put – I'm not going to hit the panic button. I still think we're kind of fraudulent. I'm not going to hit the panic button until the Chiefs game. When you lose that Chiefs game, I'm smashing that thing like complete frauds or partial frauds right now. I'll admit that much, but disgusting display of NFL officiating from these part-time bums. Fuck you guys. That's it.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Fuck them all to death, too, by the way.
So, I don't think this game was bad officiating at all. Game in entirety. Yeah, I missed calls.
What?
That's every NFL game. But, you know, it's your fan base. You're going to be upset about a loss, of course. I think this is a blessing and a curse for the Dolphins right now. Because if we remember, 2 years removed, the Dolphins' scheme would be either win the first, lose the first 6 games, and then flip-flop. Win this last 6 games or lose this last 6 games. That's been the MO of Miami for a while. I don't think winning against the Chiefs would really justify anything for them because the Chiefs are known to lose big games. Lost to the Bills in the regular season, and I think they lost to the Cowboys in the regular season as well. But then they still went on to win the Super Bowl, so I don't really think it matters. I think the good part about it is that Miami's figuring out its identity now. We can't win the big time. So what adjustments do we need to make winning the big time? Remember, there's a lot of injuries for Miami right now. Morstead's not in. What's his name's not in. Ramsey's not in. Chain's not in.
Yeah,
A lot of key guys are not. A lot of key guys aren't there for Miami right now. So I don't think Miami needs to really worry. This is more of a coaching aspect. What is Mike McDaniels going to do to make adjustments when he does play big teams? Because the postseason is nothing but good teams. It's not just these little pushover teams. You're not going to see the Bears. You're not going to see the Raiders. You're not going to see the Chargers. You're not going to see shit teams. So you really have to throw a good, strong game against these teams that have good defenses because they're going to scheme your speed. There's trap zones, there's trap switches, there's blitz packages that disrupt your speed. And all they have to do is throw Tyreek off a route, and the whole play is blown up. And that seems to be the MO of Miami right now. You can't just circle around, hey, this guy's a speedster. The line's going to hold up. He'll be open eventually. And that's the gimmick of Miami. And it's easy to scheme against with a good defense. You got a good corner. You got a good D line. They're gonna get to the quarterback, and that's what I saw in this game. I saw Tua thrown out of his comfort zone. I see Tua throwing uneasy picks, trying to force passes. It's just not it's something Mike Daniels needs to manage. I don't see Ramsey coming back helping this. I see Armstead coming back and helping this. That'll bolster the line a little bit more, extra protection up front. Miami's fine. They have a powerhouse offense. I think they need to get better at coaching. That's where it's lacking. Playing too many shit teams gets your team too comfortable and too confident, and then you get punched in the mouth. Maybe you'll get a win against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're known to lose regular season games, but I need consistent winning. I need to see 6 weeks of consistent wins to really consider Miami a Super Bowl contender. This is how it is, Monkey. Like you can't just turn into a super team off rip. It doesn't work like that. It's a fine knit machine that needs to be oiled and operate as a
I mean, the good thing is that
the
McDaniel
fucking Rams did it. The fucking Rams did it. Hey,
No, they
tell
didn't.
me that shit.
No, they did not. No, they did not. They traded for Matthew Stafford. They had Aaron Donald on defense with Ramses. They had Von Miller and Odell Beckham Jr. That team was a powerhouse. Rams did not just do it. They bought that. They bought that Super Bowl. That was literally a bought.
And now they're in purgatory. I mean, I would go in purgatory for a Super Bowl too.
Listen. Fuck Philly. Fuck Philadelphia.
Philly's just a better team right now. It's okay.
Fuck the Liberty Bell. All right. Fuck Philly cheese.
I still, man. We could have beat Harper. Fucking refs.
All right. Fuck the Phillies. You know why you guys got eliminated out the fucking playoffs? Because you fuckers are fucking undeserving of anything. Listen. The Philadelphia fucking referees. The Philadelphia referees stole the football game. And I'm taking I'm calling a recount. We're investigating. We're sending emails to the highest office because this is high class robbery. All right, listen, this is there's a line between I don't normally bitch about referees when it comes to the Dolphins games because the referees are always cunts. So it's kind of this whole factor that we just deal with over time. But you cannot fucking sell me with a good conscience and a straight face, deep in your heart, in all honesty, that a referee actually believed that the Eagles the whole fucking night didn't commit one fucking penalty. Excuse me? Wait. They did one. It was an offsetting offside. What the fuck is that? That don't even make any sense.
That would not have won you the game, Monkey. You guys lost 31-17.
You know what? I understand that one wouldn't have won us the game. It's just
no penalties would have won you the game.
No. Listen.
Play better.
Hey, you're right. No penalties.
There was one that pissed me off so bad where
one
of our players got mugged. It was the offsetting one. He got mugged, and then he pushed a guy back because he got pissed because he got fucking mugged. And the ref said, offsetting on both. Repeat the down. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, dude. Listen.
Bro,
it wasn't the ones that were called that fucked us. It was the ones that weren't. Monster getting fucking absolutely crushed. Just straight jersey fucking everything. Just totally NFL blitzed type shit on that pick that Tua threw. Disgusting. How that wasn't a flag, insane. The fucking 4th down face mask, fuck you. Fuck you. The 400 times that we saw, not just holding, and I understand holding is one of those, it happens every play. Yeah, but headlocks don't.
And also, oh my God.
Ass clotheslines don't happen. Why is Jason Kelsey the only clean blocker on the fucking line?
Also, I hate that the Eagles have that tush push crap. God,
they can brotherly shove that play right up their fucking ass.
Fuck that play, dude.
They can you know what, Sirianni? I hope they fucking burn that play. I hope they fucking ban that shit. I don't give a good goddamn if we can't do it. Fuck you. You shouldn't be able to do it. Is it because you're good at it? Yes. Go
yeah,
fuck
that's it,
yourself.
Yeah, I get other people can't do it, but fuck you guys for being able to do that. That's
you know what?
bullshit.
The beautiful fucking thing about things like in this day and age, like in video games, when something happens too goddamn often, is too fucking OP, they patch it. Well, we're fucking patching the goddamn brotherly shove. That shit's too OP, and it shouldn't fucking. It's unfair and for competition. Fuck y'all.
Unbalanced. We need patch notes.
Fuck them all to death. Listen. The Dolphins played like shit.
Yeah.
They did. It's not Tua didn't play that bad. The receivers didn't play that bad. The running game was not there. That line sucked.
Oh yeah. Tua didn't die at least.
But the running game just not there.
They couldn't open up anything, dude. Bully.
Running game was fucking completely absent, and that's been one of our strongest suits. We have to be able to run the fucking ball, otherwise this whole shit has one giant fucking cog in it, because that's what gets Tyreek open is the fucking threat of Mostert. If they can eliminate Mostert from the game, that sucks, as you can see. But let's not fucking pretend that the Eagles played a good game. They didn't. They
never do, man. All season. That's why I thought the Eagles were borderline frauds.
That Jalen Hurts threw fucking 2 picks. One of them was deflected, yeah, but it was like poo-poo picks. They lean on the brotherly shove to get them out of fucking coming up short. And dude, once that shit gets patched, then what? Like you're gonna have to actually treat it as a full 10 yards, Sirianni. I understand that they're 6-1, and I understand that defense is fucking good. I'm not gonna take away much from that defense. But I don't think that offense is that good.
They're really missing Sanders.
That offense is going to meet a good defense, a top fucking 8 defense, and the Dallas Cowboys can't wait to see this team. And it's not the offense, it's the defense. The defense cannot fucking wait to see this team. The Dolphins need to fucking beat a team that has a winning record.
They gotta beat up the Chiefs.
They gotta fucking beat the Chiefs.
They gotta beat the Chiefs now because if you're racing for the 1 seed, like you need the tiebreaker. If not, you're fucked. Say goodbye to the 1 seed if you lose.
I'm so tired of hearing this fucking narrative. We can't beat it, and it bothers me because we haven't, and I know we can. Just God, dude, fucking it annoys me. It really does. The only thing that I can say is like, and PJ's right. We were down fucking like 6 starters on offense, 3 on defense. The whole shit's just not. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. We're gonna get Jalen Ramsey back. That's fucking great. X is gonna come back. That's fucking great. But these next games, man, we need to beat the brakes off the Pats. That has to be.
Fuck them all to death.
Because if it's not, I'm gonna fucking literally die of a brain aneurysm.
One game at a time, monkey. Because if you guys lose to the Pats,
the Chiefs have to be beat. Yeah, honestly, the Dolphins need their next 3 games need to be wins. Like and the Jets need to be swept. That's realistically how this has to go for this team. They put a lot. I understand that losing to the Eagles sucks.
Wasn't the
but
worst thing that happened though. NFC
exactly. Team. Like if there's a team in the next 3 that we're gonna see, that's the team that we want to lose to. But now that means we have to beat the Chiefs. Like that's got to happen.
The 1 seeds at play there. Like you have to beat them.
So, do I think they can? Yeah. Am I fucking?
I think the Chiefs would be technically easier for us to beat than the Eagles, to be honest.
Am I as comfortable about it as I was last week? Of course not. But again, in situations like this where we're up against fucking teams that are at this caliber, we need to find ways to win. I understand that we lost to 2 good teams in their environments. But the playoffs aren't going to be always in our environment. So I would.
They better be if you want to advance.
I would do what you can to start learning how to win games on the road, because that's going to end up being pretty fucking important. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, the Dolphins played like shit. Yeah, the Eagles played like shit. 17-31, it wasn't a good representation of how this game went down. This game was closer than that score says.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. You guys scored. You guys had a defensive touchdown. And you scored only 10 points on offense.
Don't be disingenuous.
I agree, and that's why I think they're partial frauds for that. But a lot winning that game.
Yeah, but still, don't be disingenuous. That was like both teams didn't play to their fucking potential.
Yeah, but they played better than you guys, and it wasn't close. It was another beatdown.
This game,
I don't think it was a beatdown.
This game was closer than the score says. Yes,
you guys scored 10 points on offense. It was not close.
But you're gonna override the pick six.
Yeah, like that didn't happen.
Yeah,
like that didn't happen.
That was literally the tip play. A gift from God. Well, they scored 31 points on you guys offensively.
Jesus, hey, sorry, anybody.
The refs scored some of those points too. They took.
So the thing
sorry, anybody playing on defensive lines. The tips aren't anything. They're just
defensive points aren't real.
Your defense is fraud. It's fraudulent. It's been proven fraudulent already.
Nah, bro. Listen.
This guy's telling our defense is fraud like week 7. Like,
listen, dude.
Don't even try to defense for the rest of the season, guys.
We have in Miami a new a new outlook. Okay, we have a new mission. Okay, we are going to make football great again. And we know how we're going to do it. We're going to fuck them all to death.
How's that?
We're going to fuck them all to death.
Great job, Coach. Great job,
We're going to fuck them all to death. Listen, we're going to fuck everybody in the ass. You should have never have done this to us. You fucking referee fucks. You've unleashed an entire insane Florida tequila-filled rage of hatred and saltwater dick. We are shoving it right up your ass.
Is this a segue into our next segment?
Listen.
Is this what so what happens when you guys lose to the Patriots next week? Just curious.
Brother, we ain't gonna lose to the Patriots.
Pat's revenge.
The Bills weren't supposed to lose to the Patriots, but look where we are now.
That's because the Bills
are fucking not my problem, okay?
I'm just saying, any given week, because if it's allowed this week, if you guys lose to the fucking Patriots this week,
they are not coming to
the
Miami.
Patriots already got their weird win out of the way. It's not us. It was the Bills.
They
Oh,
have
man. It's
to
the
come
divisional
to
opponent.
an
It was fraud week this last week. Okay, we're done with
besides
that.
I'm not going to guarantee anything because you're right. But whatever, it's a divisional opponent. But what I'm going to tell you right now is, statistically speaking, the Patriots suck in Miami. Doesn't
That's
matter
true.
if it rains.
is
Doesn't
true.
matter if it signs. Doesn't matter. They don't win here for whatever. It doesn't
Even
matter who
Brady
the
could
fuck
not
is
win down
quarterback. So I feel good about that one. Statistically
I'll never forget
speaking.
Jay Cutler beating Tom Brady in Miami. I had season tickets that year. That was something else.
Do I think we should sleep on
We
him?
shall
No. And I'm, thank God I'm not a fucking head coach right now, because that would totally not be something that I would want my players to listen to. But I'm not a head coach. I'm a fan. And as a fan,
fuck them all to death.
Fuck them all to death.
You
Listen,
think Mike McDaniel's doing that right now? Fuck them all to death.
dude, in a nerdy, weird way, I'm sure that translates a different way. I'm sure he has like a 5-paragraph way of saying fuck them all to death that's like really appropriate. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in his brain right now, after the last fucking 72 hours of dealing with life, yes, fuck them all to. I'm pretty sure the entire team has that in their brain. Fuck them all to death, dude. You gotta be mad. I would be super disappointed if this team isn't angry, because you should be. You should be really pissed. Like, and this isn't good for the Patriots either, because okay, so there's things that have happened. Like I said with the Jets last week, like, geez, thanks a lot, guys. You pissed off the Eagles, because the Eagles weren't supposed to lose that game. Now what happened? They fucking came over here and they got their shit together and they said, we're gonna fucking take the Dolphins head on. And they found a win there. Granted, it was with the Eagle, with the referees, but they found a win there. This one, the Patriots come off of a fucking highly emotional divisional upset win over the Bills. They're coming on a high, and we're coming off of being really fucking pissed at a game that we really feel like we should have fucking won. So, yeah, I would be fucking super upset if
Do
this
you
team
honestly feel like you should have won? Do you really,
Yeah.
Eagles?
Yeah.
What makes you
Yeah, I
guys
do.
think you're better than the Eagles?
I think that what we saw last night says that we
I think if that game would have been ref better,
I
we
think
could
I
have
think
been in a
that game
position
is
to
a
win.
50. I think that game is a 50-50 coin
Do you
toss
think you
every
guys
day.
are better than the Eagles that went to the Super Bowl? Literally, just
I
you
think
think
the
your
game
team
is a
that
50.
barely made the postseason last year.
I think it would have came down to last drive.
I
for
think
either
we're just as good as the Eagles.
Yep.
Your defense is fraudulent. I don't know why you guys are so like.
Our defense isn't all there yet.
I think the Eagles' offense is fraudulent.
That too.
Yeah, but up to fucking defense, and that they showed out against y'all by holding y'all to 10
That's
points.
fine, but that's why I say I think we're both around the same neck and neck.
Yeah.
Defense wins championship.
Buddy, you haven't
saying.
seen our full defense yet.
Jalen Ramsey's is not going to stop nearly dead last on defense.
You know what?
But okay, there's the thing is the year the Dolphins defense was elite. It was elite not because of its consistency, but because of the big splash plays. And I feel like that's not obviously the best way to do defense, because when you don't get those interceptions, when you don't get the forced fumbles, then your defense is sucking ass. It like relies almost on turnovers. But let me tell you, I'll take that right now for over what we got going on. And I think when you add Jalen Ramsey, even if he's not at all, let's say, we don't know how he's going to come out of this injury, but it adds that explosive potential.
All right. I'm glad we're talking about defenses right now, because our top 5 is about defenses this week. Isn't that great? So
yes.
I'll go first, and then we'll go from there.
Can't believe we didn't get Brendan this show, by the way. Go on.
Number 5. I'm so happy that we're getting through before Brendan gets back from his meeting, because I don't need this shit tonight. And Burke already pissed him off, so like he had a whole. I'm sure he's sitting at that meeting right now, fuming that he's not in here. All right, number 5, Pats. Surprise. See, I'm giving the Pats respect. See that?
You're saying they're top 5 on defense right now?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Top
Like,
4.
is this your personal top 5 defenses? Is this what you're saying?
Well, listen, there's also reasons for that. I took my rankings with
They lost Chris Gonzalez and Juno for the year.
Listen,
What the fuck kind of crack are you smoking?
Listen, well, it's as listen.
The fucking Saints put 34. No, I'm not gonna let you finish. The Saints put 34 points on them. You're talking about that defense?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Thank you. Okay,
No worries.
so, I took fantasy points into consideration with my top 5 because this is a fantasy football show. We try to at least pretend it is. And also these rankings are up to week 8, so there has been some games that they logged in where Christian Gonzalez was involved in the defense. So, all things considered, they faced Tyreek Hill. They held him down to like under 100. They faced Stephon Diggs. I'm very sure they held him to what was it? I think it was just over 100, but he didn't have a Stephon Diggs day. And that was without Christian Gonzalez. Other than that, on top of that, they have a good amount of fantasy points. Like they're averaging 7.5, 8 points, which is decent for defenses in fantasy right now. So yeah, about 5, fringe 5. Number 6 would be like Lions, 5 tied with Lions. Lions should be like an honorable mention here. There's actually probably some recency bias why I didn't put Lions number 5. 4 Jets.
What did you make this shitty fucking list?
I'm one fucking number into it. Relax there, bro. 4 Jets. Do you want to argue the Jets right now?
I know how this list ends. PJ, I don't know if you're looking at the notes, but I see how this list ends, and you're just going to lose it. I love it.
Yep.
Let me guess. He's got Dolphins number 1 or 2.
No. He's not that crazy.
I was about to jump to his fucking phone.
Number 3 is the Cowboys. All right, I'm glad that there's no arguments for number 3 because the Cowboys are number 1 in fantasy. So, number 2, Niners. Number 1, Eagles.
You're so fucking stupid.
Fuck you, man.
After you just fucking bash the fucking Eagles. I think we can buy a title. It's the best defense in the league.
Yeah. The Dolphins win against the number 1 defense, don't you know?
They're going to win against the number 1 defense in the league. I'm sorry, Monkey. I'm sorry.
They stopped the Dolphins, the Eagles' number 1 defense.
Listen, I can't put the Browns there, bro. They just had what was that fucking score? They just had the Colts put 38. Gardner Minshew.
You know the team that scored 70 on the Broncos? 10 offensive points on the
Browns in the list this week. Sorry, but Gardner Minshew put 38 points on you. There's no excuse for that.
You're funny as fuck, monkey.
I saw. I couldn't. I was like, of course, the Eagles, man. Yeah, the Dolphins, juggernaut. They ran into a juggernaut defense.
So this is your top 5 defensive list?
Yeah, it's totally not unbiased. It's totally not biased.
I can't believe you had New England at the top 5 when their fantasy ranking is 27, monkey.
Nah.
That is their current.
They
27.
They had fucking 43 fucking fantasy points, bro.
Yeah. Guess where they're currently ranked on defenses? 27.
Yeah, because they're putting injuries involved in the rankings.
So why would you still have them in your top 5?
Because that's as of week 8. That's how much points they've scored, which puts them in the top 5. They're not going to stay there. But, you know.
I love you so much. I like my fucking fantasy, my defensive rankings right now are in shambles right now because I'm just so boggled. Am I basing this off defense points? Am I basing this off of fantasy? What the fuck? I don't know.
Well, I had mine was fantasy dictated mostly, except for
I'm looking at the fantasy rankings, and you put a 27th ranked fantasy team in your top 5. That's what I'm scared of right now.
That's biased with the fucking injuries that they took. They performed already, fucking top 5 in points. So up to week 8, they've been up there.
Okay. I'll let it slide.
And this is also recency bias because the Lions were also like a fifth. I was considering the Lions there.
I'll go next.
Charles, I'm interested. Please, please, Charles. Please save me.
All right, mine's
what
not
are you
as
basing
based
your
on points. No, just feelings. My feelings on what I've seen so far from these teams and their ranking status.
See, that's the greatest thing about these lists is you can base them off of what you want.
Well, I mean,
you went to another level there, monkey. I loved it. You know, really putting the spin on. Don't listen to us.
New England Patriots.
I wouldn't touch that with a 20-foot fucking pole. Fucking New England Patriots at 5, dude. I did a double take. I was like, what did he just say?
Don't forget to put in Brendan's best bets right after that.
Yeah, for real. We're gonna listen to that guy.
He's not here.
Bet my fucking house on the Cardinals going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, Brendan, right on it. Right on it, bud.
Oh shit. Okay. So I'll go through my top 5. So number 5, I got the Eagles.
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Wait, you really? I think.
No, continue.
They just beat the Dolphins.
No. It has nothing to do with the Dolphins.
It's not. It's not. It's just. It's crazy to me that one person has number 1 and you have. It's okay. I'm all right. It's not as bad as Monkey putting the Patriots at 5. I'm still flabbergasted by that. So.
Number 4, I got the 49ers. I know.
I
know. We technically have them officially outside the top 5 at this point, but they do still feel like they should be a solid defense. Number 3, I also have the Cowboys, so I got them middle of the pack there, like Monkey did. Number 2, and this wasn't even on Monkey's list because he apparently thinks that the Browns' one bad week against Gardner Minshew means they are just
Gardner Minshew shouldn't put 38 fucking points on your goddamn defense. Ever.
I agree.
As much as I agree, I don't think you just take him out of a top 5 for that one.
And the way he did it, he didn't just throw there. He took Jonathan Taylor's job in the process. He did it all. He looked like Lamar fucking Jackson against that defense.
So with that fucking logic, how do you have Derek Carr dismantling the fucking 5? Do you forget that game? Derek fucking Carr The broke man's Jimmy Garoppolo. You kidding me?
I do forget that game, actually.
Yeah, I know you did. Continue.
Sorry.
Number 1, and this one you guys might be controversial here.
Fuck them all to death. Sorry.
Yeah, the New England Patriots. Not just kidding. Just kidding.
I was flip my computer.
No, I got the Jets as number 1, and there's a specific reason why. One, not only are they goddamn really good, but it's harder to be a great defense when your offense is simultaneously handicapped. They're out there on the field more than other teams. They are expected to do more than other teams. They have to work harder to keep their team in the game. And they've managed to do that with, again, Zach Wilson hasn't been the worst, but Zach Wilson's still your quarterback. So I think that the Jets defense has done an amazing job to help them get where they're at now. And because of that, I have to put them number 1.
I can't make a list where I put Jets at number 1 on anything. Unless it's shit fan bases that I hate. They're number 1 on that list. All right, PJ, go ahead.
I don't get some of these lists, man. They really don't fucking make sense. All right, I'm gonna make my own fucking personal list.
Go through your heart. Go through your heart.
I'm gonna go with number 5 here at the Cleveland Browns. That's based off turnovers, points allowed, and overall effectiveness of the defense. We're going to include fantasy with them. I think they're a good defense. I think the game against Gardner Minshew was a fucking flake. I think it's just poor planning, poor scheming. So I'm going to put them at my top 5. Number 4, I'm going to go Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have been on a tear lately on defense. They've been shutting down opponents in the second half. I don't know if anybody's really noticed that. Defenses will put up scores in the first quarter, second quarter, but then afterward it's lights out, and Kansas City just takes over from there. I think they're a really good second half football team, good at managing that ball. So that defense I'm going to put at number 4. Number 3, I think we're all on the same page here with the Cowboys. Cowboys defense with Michael Parsons is pretty elite. You can't stop them really. Number 2, I'm going to go with the Jets. Jets are the only reason they're 3-3 is because that defense is really keeping them alive in games. I've never seen a team led by a defense. I see a team that has a good defense play, but the offense is good, just as good, or if not better. But the Jets are literally powered by their defense. Like, that is their offense. It's their fucking defense. So number 1 is going to surprise everybody, but they've been playing lights out all year, especially in a really, really tough division. I think they played the most 500 teams this year, and they still have a great record. I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens as the best defense in the league right now. They've been shutting every down. I know you guys are surprised Philly's not in my top 5. I put them outside at 6, but doing a good job. The only reason Philly's not in my top 5 is because that secondary is very sus. You can throw a lot on that secondary. The only reason they get bailed out a lot is because that front four is really tremendous.
Sorry.
They're allowed to grab face mask and collars and whatever, and they'll still be good. You know, it could be Taylor Swift called it in.
That's why they're number 1 in my list, because they have the added advantage that most others don't have. They have referees in that defense, you know? That defense is really stacked.
What if it's Taylor Swift's request to have it?
But now if we're going on.
What?
He's done. He's dead. They got it. Taylor Swift got him.
Yep.
If you're going off statistics of points allowed and yards allowed, The number one defense is the Browns, followed by the Ravens, followed by the Falcons, followed by the Saints, followed by who's the number 5? Who's the number 5? God damn it. Cowboys.
The
That's
New
based
England
off.
Patriots.
That's off of yards allowed and points allowed.
All right,
What you technically look for in a defense.
let's get to fraud alerts.
Oh,
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 fuck yeah!
man,
I
here
got
goes
a whole,
the next
whole
hour.
division on fraud alert.
Oh, so do I. Wow. Okay.
All right, so then I'm gonna let you guys start because
I think we got to build our way up here. So I want PJ probably to be last because I feel like he's gonna drop a gem. Look at that face. He's so waiting.
I'm literally gonna scream my heart out. So
all right, I'll go first. I think I'll be
I
the
need
most
to
foul
breathe.
of us three. For this week, I am putting the entire AFC East on fraud goddamn alert. And this is with the inclusion of the Jets taking a goddamn bye.
wow,
Brother in goddamn Christ. Everyone had one job this week. And it seemed like nobody could get it. Granted, again, Jets, you guys just existed through this week. And I think you needed to participate, to experience what this division experienced this week. First, we got the Bills and the Patriots. The Patriots are right now on a battle for the number 1 pick. Their job, and what it has seemed in the last couple weeks, their executive order is to tank for the best pick. What do you motherfuckers do? You almost butcher the tank. You actively, and while I appreciate it, you ruin the tank, and then the Bills, you're supposed to beat the Patriots. This is not even like a question. Like you dog walked us, but the 1-5 Patriots, what the fuck are you? What has the Bills been the last couple weeks? Crazy frauds. They're frauds. Patriots frauds. Jets always gonna be frauds. And then the Dolphins. My God, all the goddamn media hype can't beat a good team. You beat the special ed teams. That's all what it. You go into Philly. The rest did absolutely fuck you. But you're the greatest show on surf. The ref shitting on you should have only slowed you down. It should have not stopped you. And yet it did. And we took a perfectly good opportunity to be 2 games ahead of the division. We fucked it up. Bills could have taken the division. They fucked it up. The Patriots, you're not supposed to be winning games. Y'all fucked it up. And the Jets, you didn't participate in this week. Why? Come on, man. Bye week on this one? The entire FCs. I don't want anything to do with you. This week was awful. Bunch of frauds. Everyone's a fraud.
go ahead, PJ.
Oh, no, don't mute. I need you. I need to hear you on this one.
Oh, sorry, my bad. We're going to start off with the NFC South here.
Oh, boy.
3 teams started off 2-0. 3. The best team in that division is now currently 4-3. They
Fraud.
still have in power rankings 3 of these teams listed in the top 15. Fraudulent. Every single one of them. The division has the weakest strength of schedule right now. The Panthers are fucking dead. The Bucks deceived everybody. Baker Mayfield is a fraud. Derek Carr sucks. The Saints are in cap. There's no hope for them. They're old. They're fraudulent. and the Falcons are led by Desmond fucking Ritter. None of these teams are going to do anything remotely special in the playoffs. If two of them make it by some fucking miracle, which somehow right now in the rankings that's how it is, they're both going to get fucked. That whole entire division is still fraudulent. Everybody thought they turned it around. Everybody was like, "Oh, this division's good." No, they're the same bullshit division they were last year. It's just an easier schedule for all of them. Plus, Tom Brady's not there anymore. I don't believe any hype coming out of their division from any fucking team. No, they're fraudulent. Go ahead with your tirade. I see you facing here.
That's it.
Winning.
I have to breathe. Excuse me. Oh boy. My fraud alert this week is the fucking NFL referees. What the fuck, dude? Go fuck yourselves. Sorry. Fuck them all to death. Fuck all of them to death. Fuck them all. Fuck yourselves, you fucking fraud ass Tim Donaghy's motherfucking bullshit fucking gambling fucks. You're fixing games. I know it. No fucking penalties. That's pretty fucking convenient. You fucks. Especially with that fucking stupid face mask that you just, so conveniently fucking miss. That's right in front of you. Fuck y'all. I hate y'all. You fuck motherfuckers. I hope you'll fuck them all to death. Fuck them all to death. Fuck them all to death. Find their families. Fuck them too. Find the dogs. Fuck them too. Fuck them all to death.
Heard.
Brotherly, shove it up your ass. Sorry. Fraud fucks. I'm just. I need to get that off my chest.
I see.
Hey, Chuck! Jesus. Yeah, we'll just slip
You okay now?
Gosh, I don't know. All right. Let's do some start, sit, sleep. Let's be calm.
Oh, gotta go to the league.
Go to the wit. Yeah, it is because there's no Brendan's best bets. Start sitting and sleeping. Starting and sleeping. I'll go first because I don't see anybody else in the fucking. I see a bottle, a black screen. So starting this week, I'm doing Christian Kirk versus the Steelers. The reason's pretty simple. Kirk has been consistently good all season. All right, he's averaging 14.7 in a game, which is great for a wide receiver too. And he's going up against a defense that just sucks against wide receivers, especially ones in the slot. I think they've given up like the third most points in fantasy to the receiving position. So I mean that's pretty safe bet. Calvin is also, an attractive option, but consistency kind of gives you the idea that Kirk would be the smarter play. Sitting DeAndre Hopkins versus the Falcons, dude. He's coming off a bad game. He's got a new quarterback thrown into him this week. He's going up against a defense that has allowed like the fewest points to the receiving position This ain't the week for D Hop, dude. Just I know what he's projected. He ain't getting that. My sleeper's Kareem Hunt versus Seattle. Yardages have been great with Hunt, but he scored a touchdown in the last 2 games. And now Ford is hindered with an ankle injury. It's probably going to give Kareem a few more opportunities to receive a bigger workload. So I'm expecting a little more production out of Kareem Hunt this week. Okay, who's next? Who's doing start, sit, sleep?
I didn't look at
Yeah.
much this week.
Oh wow! Could you not hear
PJ,
me?
I got. Yeah,
I got it.
hear you.
So my obvious start this week is going to be wow, this is tough. I'm gonna say Brees Hall against the Giants. It's that front four. They have been pretty bad at the run stopping. Um, Brees Hall is gonna have a good. Can you still hear me? Does it
Yeah,
like cut out?
you cut out there.
Okay, whenever I like go away, it does that. I'm benching the Bucks defense. I'm benching the Bucks defense. I don't think they're gonna have a good game this week against the Bills. I think it's revenge fuck week for them. So I'm definitely gonna put them on the bench. My sleeper, I'm gonna go with Jay Palmer, LA Chargers receiver. Against the Chicago defense, that's pretty sus. From the bench for depth right now, that's gonna be my flex option. I think he's gonna have a great game. I don't see the Chargers defense doing fucking anything. Or not Chargers defense, the Bears defense. I apologize. It's just tough when it's your own team, man.
All right, Charles, go ahead.
All right, so this week quarterbacks. So you know we're sitting. If you have Matthew Stafford, it was in a good run. No Koopa Nakua magic this week. I think they're going up against Dallas, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, their number. You know, we just did top 5. I think all of us agreed Dallas has a really good defense. So that's it, Matthew Stafford. This ain't your week. You're gonna be sitting. In terms of starting who you haven't started already. So in terms of quarterback, despite, I would say, Pittsburgh's defense, Trevor Lawrence last week showed he's a goddamn dog. So I think you're going to see some points from him. There's no stopping him on the passing or scrambling aspect of him, even though they said he was bummed out last week. Nothing wrong with that, man. So definitely something to watch out there for. I'm going to do what I did last week, and I know nobody has this man on any fantasy roster, but I just want to see for fun to see how many points Zach Wilson will get this week. That's it. That's all I got. I think I it's kind of like one of those things where you just look at the side on your waiver wire. You see like, oh, what would that have given me this week? And, it could be a 1 week fluke. I think you might get some points. Don't pick him. No, nothing. Just keep an eye on him.
It's time for drinking, and I got a good one. By the way, my go home, your drunks have hit more than they've missed this year. So I would start paying real good attention. Because
so that's what we're supposed to beg our house on.
Yeah, apparently. They don't always hit, but they've hit more than they haven't. This week, Cardinals are going to give the Lamar Jackson the MVP odds for him a real shake. The Cardinals are going to fucking upset the Ravens with nobody on that roster. 0. It's going to be another what the fuck game. I'm telling you. That's it. That's the one. Cardinals over Ravens. 21-27.
All right. That's pretty drunk. I think that's pretty drunk, Tate. PJ, you want to go up next? Oh no, you gotta unmute. We're missing
bro.
gold. We're missing so much gold.
I think this week a top team's gonna get fucked in the butt. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. The Eagles gonna lose. Gonna lose to who? The Commanders. They're gonna go to fucking Washington, get utterly butt fucked on national television, and drop 31-34 to the Eagles. You heard it here, folks.
I love that.
I do love that.
I love that one.
And it's and I can see it happening too, which is the best part. Like it's drunk, but they were close last time.
But is it though?
Yeah.
Well, remember, we're in Washington.
All right,
FedEx
bro.
Stadium falling apart. All right, drunk takes. Well, we're drinking late night, and it's technically already Thursday. So as long as you keep your buzz going to the end of the night and into the evening, we're going to stay drunk, and we are going to say that the fraudulent ass Bills, who have shown multiple vulnerabilities against the Giants, the Patriots, and now the Buccaneers.
Oof.
This Bills team could have easily been 3-4 if not the Giants were an extra special ed team. This take would probably be way less drunk if the Bills were 3-4 right now. But, they get to play a little bit of cover up here. And on Thursday Night Football, Buccaneers, are going to go at Buffalo, and Baker Mayfield is going to daddy Josh Allen as the Buccaneers rolled in 34-24 and smack the Bills at their house, and their fraudulent ass drops now to 3 losses. You guys just wait. Keep drinking. Keep having fun.
Shit.
We are going to see these Bills lose today.
Holy shit.
You guys are really anti-Bills and Eagles today.
Well, you know what's funny? The one week that Monkey and I praised the Bills is the week they shat the bed.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what you say good things about the Lions, and the Lions. We were giving the Bills a lot of props, and they since then have laid 2 eggs. One they got away with, one they got embarrassed.
Multiple fucking eggs, PJ.
Fraud week for a lot of teams.
So much fraudulent.
Y'all ready to do some pick'ems?
God, man. Pick'em's just been pissing me off lately.
Oh, we did bad last week.
So bad, bro. It's not we did bad. It's just the teams that we picked were just like, we're not the powerhouse.
Fraud week.
It's not that we did bad. It's the teams that we picked did bad.
Fuck, man. Like, they're supposed to win these games, dude. Like, look, she's even upset. Look how upset she is.
Terrible.
She doesn't even play pick'em. She's just mad.
Here we go. All right.
Oh, it's in Buffalo? Nah. Tampa's done for.
In Buffalo, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, no. That guy's dead. Stick a fork in him.
So I'm guessing that one's not a curse game because you're going to take your drunk take?
No, I'm not taking my drunk take. No, the Bills are fraudulent. I can't possibly think they're this fraudulent. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, so taking Buffalo on that one. Taking the Jets in this one.
I'm taking the Jets on the second one too.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jetties. The Yetis.
Oh, sweet. So they're cursed. We're all
Oh
gonna
shit! But
curse
they're
the
Tyrod,
Jets.
right? Tyrod's still starting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
It almost feels like a divisional game, even though it's not. This is the two local teams, but
No, but they care about this game, dude.
yeah, they both do.
All right.
Yeah, I'll stick with the Jets.
Jaguars, Steelers. I'm thinking Jags. Taking the Jags. Taking the
Yeah, this is the
Jaguars.
game the Steelers would drop that. Now you think they would win because they won last game, but it's the Steelers and they'll roller coaster your ass. So this is the one they'll lose.
BJ.
I'm taking the terrible towels at home.
Wow.
I
don't
feel
really
like the
blame them.
Jags are going to jag this up.
The Jags do jag things up. That is
Eagles. Commanders.
I am not sticking with my go home you're drunk. You can suck my dick. Wait.
In
No,
Washington.
I'm sticking with the Eagles.
no. See, the
I
thing is,
know.
Washington
Such a
could have
crap
won
game.
the first matchup, and I think that's where they spoiled their
Their
split.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that one's easy because Eagles cursed. Rams, Cowboys.
Give me them boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the boys. He's here.
Oh, that's such a tragedy for you. Vikings, Packers.
You know who I want.
I'm taking Minnesota.
Give me the Vikes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're cursing the Vikes, but I don't think the Vikings. I think the Vikings are about to go on a. They're turning their season around. 4-4 this week, 5-4 the next week, 6-4, 7, 4, 8,
stellar
9, 4, 10. They can go 10. Their next 6 games are all extremely winnable. They can turn this around.
Falcons, Titans. I'm taking Atlanta.
Tough. Who's the starting quarterback for the? Who's going to be the starting quarterback
For the Titans, I have no idea.
Will Levis.
Oof. And they just traded their safety away.
What?
I feel like for Atlanta up.
Give me the Titans. This is the type of game Atlanta would lose.
Literally is. Give me the Titans.
Okay.
Monkey, where are you getting on this one?
He picked the Falcons.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked the Falcons. I'm picking the Dolphins here.
Fuck them all to death.
Fuck them all to death.
Come on, Jeff. Yeah, I'll
Fuck
take the
them all
Dolphins.
to
Get
death.
cursed, boy. Get cursed.
Saints, Colts.
Saints, Colts. Oh.
More NFC South frauds. Give me the Colts. They
I
should have won last week.
think we're gonna take the Saints on this one. I think Minshew Mania dies out, and the Saints get a road win.
I disagree, Indy. I'm taking the Colts. Give me Minshew Mania. Texans versus Panthers.
Man, I really want the Panthers to win this game.
I'm picking the Panthers.
I want to pick the Panthers because I feel like this is such a win for them, but it's not. So give me Texans. That cat's like, fuck you.
Bronze
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Who you
Another
got?
tough one. I'm waiting for y'all to pick first on this one. Fuck that.
Damn, that's a toughie.
Seahawks.
I'll take the Seahawks because they're at home.
Give me the Browns.
I knew that. San Francisco versus Bengals.
I really do not see the Bengals losing 3 in a row. Or not the Bengals, the Niners losing 3 in a row. Especially at home.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. Because man, this would be like the biggest fraudulent crack ever if they.
That would be
Yeah.
a tragedy. So I'm picking the Niners.
Give me the Niners. Chiefs in Bronco country? Oh, man, that's tough.
This is a fucking killer right here, dude.
Oh man, I don't. My guts tell me no, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Tough one. Man.
The Chiefs barely won last time. I think they'll learn their lesson and just burn the shit out of them. So, yeah, Chiefs.
Ravens Cardinals.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Another fucking real tough one here. Okay. Bears Chargers. I think
Chargers.
That's a tough one, right?
It should be the Chargers, right? Alt logic says it, but Chargers be charging. Man, 2-5 at 2-4. Jesus Christ.
Detroit Lions at. Well, wait, who you picking? Bears or Chargers?
I'm gonna be chaotic. Give me the Bears.
Oh. Okay. Raiders Lions.
God fucking damn it.
Monday Night Football, baby. Prime time Lions.
You fucking fraudulent fucks.
You're gonna pick them again, aren't you?
I'm gonna pick the fraudulent fucks because Josh McDaniels is so fucking bad. Oh my god, if the Lions lose this game, I'm over it.
Amazing.
Yeah, the Lions they have to win that one. Yeah.
Folks,
we went so fast this time.
Folks, we did it in 2.5 hours. And that was with all the fuckery.
It's pretty good.
That was nice to you.
Granted, Brendan's not here to ham it up with his fuckery.
I can't believe he missed this week.
Oh, I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
Yes! Yes!
Now he gets to come back.
I'm off scot-free.
He might be saving it for next week when you guys lose.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine? He would come in double weaponized.
Oh no! On that note, I'm leaving, monkey. Don't lose to the Patriots. Oh, it didn't work.
Don't lose to the Patriots.
Listen, bro. All I have to say about all of that is it's Pat's revenge fuck time.
Damn right.
All right, yo. See you next week.
See you next week.